From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Marlins.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. That's in there. Now 2-1.
Nope, outside.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Lau, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Misses outside, and 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. Now a slow roller to second. Right. On to second, they get one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Sandy.
Runner on the go. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Myers makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Tampa. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and pitching here today, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Out there to center. DeLuca brings it in with a nice running grab. And time now for the Marlins lineup. See, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Connor Norby in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Draws the walk there.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
The second baseman,
Jonah Bride now at the plate. First pitch misses.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's down and in. That one misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Diaz makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
off for the
Park,
Rays,
Danny
the
Jansen to
catcher,
hit here.
Danny Jansen.
Close
No,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. And it's 1-0. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a little bit low.
Hey!
Splits the plate, 3-2 now.
Three balls.
Looks like he's just
Strike.
sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Hitter,
Jonathan Aranda, next to hit for the Rays. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
No, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. Inside, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
One ball.
Tie a
one
guy
strike.
up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Second inning here, no score. Fought off foul. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Myers flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami, and now the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
Matt Mervis.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One ball. No strike.
And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
One down. Now it's the rookie DH, Davison De Los Santos. That misses, and that is ball one. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
Myers
there, safe.
dives back in safely. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Digging in, Johnny DeLuca. Alcantara back to work. Just missed.
That's a ball.
And now 2-0. Just missed. That's in there. And now 3-1. Fouled off down the right side. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball four. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Yandy Diaz now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swing and a ball popped up. Mervis settles underneath it. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon
Lau at the plate.
Lau.
0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's a strike.
0-1.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Up the middle. No play. That's an infield single. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Foul ball there.
Whoa. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Top of the third, no score. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Low in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Slides for the stop. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. So the Rays strand a pair, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Derek Hill. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lau hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Strike.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Norby digs in now. Walked his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Danny Jansen.
Let's go, Marlins. Go home, Rays.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Jansen, in his 7th season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one drifts inside.
2-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go-ahead run on base. Aranda will hit next. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And there's a ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Fly to left his first time. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the dirt. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One and two.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense, excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's off the inside edge, and the count is 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ride.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressed it so expressive and you're moving in percentage. Advantage adolescent when you hold.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
And that's outside. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dane Myers.
So up next, Dane Myers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball right side. Fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Where'd that last pitch miss? Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a count 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. It's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
So digging in, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. And a curve misses outside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. That one missed. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it!
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe, next to hit for the Rays. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Just missed.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. That one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Ball 1 there.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Line drive. Palacios right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
the catcher number 4, Nick.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Doubled in his first AB.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Ground ball right side, Loud. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The batter number 9, shortstop, Xavier.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 2 in this one.
Excuse me, miss, like, what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Alcantara back to work. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, catcher Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And takes low for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next one in the dirt. That one ripped. Ranging back. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender getting loose out there. Tinoco warming up as well. Here comes a pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Swings through that one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
that one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a swing and a miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent.
The 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Misses inside. Going to count 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's the 3rd. Over to Diaz. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's in there.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And the 0-2. Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Pride up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This to center field. Low, hustling after it. Brings it in. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Anthony
number
Bender.
37, Anthony Bender.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Cortez down to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Richie Palacios. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for Tampa, and we're still knotted at 0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Uceta.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis.
Edwin
Uceta, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That one pulled foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 2-1.
That's a ball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. Outside, 1-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
2 ball, no strike.
In there at the knees. And a count 2-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. A 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
People say they want some new flavor, well this is it. And I'm homeless. I've been on my freshest lottie-dottie here, trying to sneak fade of what a double get. Who are you to tell me that I'm not?
Fouled off left side.
You can do it. Let's go.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Good eye in that spot.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Two outs. Outside corner, got him looking. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. We go to the 8th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. On the ground to short, Edwards. Zips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Brandon Lau. Next to him for the Rays. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. And 1-2. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in.
Now pitching for the
Garrett
Rays.
Clevenger gets the ball now.
Number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
And now the catcher
Leading
comes
up
up to
for
him.
the
Nick
Marlins,
Fortes.
the catcher, Nick Fortes.
There's the strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Line drive, caught.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when
Now
you're dealing with line drives to
shortstop.
third with good
Xavier.
exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like he was right there.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a ball. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rasmussen, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In the air, out towards right center. Low. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2
Third
outs.
baseman,
That is
number
an
1,
excellent pace.
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that's in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next one is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This one popped up. Loud. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching for
Back
the Marlins.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
Number 53.
Calvin Fauché.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Josh Lowe
Leading off
getting
the
ready to
bat,
hit.
The right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Just off the inside edge. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's just a nasty pitch right there. I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Not
One
even
ball,
close
1 strike.
there. And 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Aranda stands in now and watches strike one. Yo, one. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. No score. Back here in Miami, so bottom of the ninth, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Clevenger back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jonah Bride now at the plate. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Here's a chopper to short. Caballero tosses across to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
So up next, Matt Mervis.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The winning run on second base. Right side, Lau. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dane.
And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Off the mark there. 2-1. Just missed.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Davison De Los Santos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to send this to extra innings. Slap the other way, foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He's played on some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Drew Rasmussen gets the call from the pen. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. De Los Santos, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In the air, center field. DeLuca on the move. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's outside. Now 3-1. Richie Palacios in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here for the Rays. Jake Mangum. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Johnny DeLuca digs in now. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Andrew Nardi preparing to come on if needed. Enriquez also getting ready.
Ball. 2-1.
Fastball for a strike. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Palacios around third. He'll score. And it's an RBI single. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. And he's ready to make the move. Calvin Fauché out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now, Andrew Nardi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. A one-pitch double play out of the pen, inning over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rays 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hill getting ready to hit. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Late swing, fouled off. And he chases that one. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Fortes in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Tap back up the middle. Loud. Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xavier.
So they're down to their final out. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's the strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
De Los Santos on third with 2 out. Look out.
Yeah, I got him.
And it hit him. And the batter now Connor Norton.
The third baseman.
In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
There's the strike. Fairbanks is just one strike away and takes low for ball one. Popped up low, ranging after it, and he'll make the catch. Ball game, and the Rays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.